Next up for our Thanksgiving meal is strawberry cake. Ta-da! Okay, that's Catherine's idea of strawberry cake. Really, we're going to be making pumpkin pie. Sorry, sweetie. There's our pumpkin pie. I'm going to start off by using the cap of a beer bottle. This one has never been on a bottle. It's just a cap. So it's open more than the other ones, but you can still use one that has been used as long as it's not bent up too much. And it could be a soda top too. I'm using for my pie crust Primo Ecru 5093 color. I rolled this out on a number 4 on the pasta machine. And now I'm going to squish it in there. And use something, doesn't really matter what, to squish it nice and down. And then you take the edges and kind of peel them off against the sharp edge of the metal pie pan. So we have this. Take your extra bits, clear away your work area. So we have a very boring pie crust in there, but since we want all kinds of little texture, I'll show you what I used. I used a couple different things. I have a Bic pen, and I just went around on like each little impression there. I just went around. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm giving it some texture. Kind of like when you put fingerprints. You know, you put your fingers along the edge of a pie crust. Kind of like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now what I have is the top of a flashlight. You can use anything you have for texture. But this has ridges up and down and all the way around. This is just my broken flashlight I use for various things, and the texture on the edge is what I'm going to put on here. I'm going to go around and think of it, when you have something like that, think of it as like a fork. Like a fork, the prongs would go, you'd squish all the way around with a fork. Well, this does the same thing, except in miniature. Try not to over squish, and then clean up your edges. Kind of squish them back. Peel off any extra if you need to. You have your pie pan, and it has a nice textured crust on the edge. You're going to take your soft pastel set of your chalk, your colored chalks, and I'm going to go with not yellow, but the one next to it, which is like dark yellow. Grind up a little bit. Take your pie crust. And I know there's something in my pie crust, but I don't care. You don't have to do the bottom. Just color the edges. You're slightly browning them. Go all the way around your pie crust. You don't have to do the bottom, just the sides. There you go. There is your pie crust. You're finished with that part for now, so just set it aside. Then I have an old bowl here, and I put some TLS in there. Put some more in there. Okay, I put more TLS in there because I'm gonna have to remix it for you. And I'm back to my pastel chalks, and I'm gonna take the orange color, scrape some off. You can use anything to scrape it off. And always put not enough at first, and don't overdo it. So you have your TLS and you have your chalk. You're going to mix it up until it's a nice orangey pumpkin color. And I like it darker than that. So I'm going to take a little bit of my dark yellow, nutmeggy color. Yeah, I don't want to get it dirty. take that, mix it in. There. That makes it not quite so orangey. Takes out a little bit of it. Makes it a little bit more yellow, which is good. You take your pie crust and you're gonna, oh, get it stuck in your hair. Yuck. Take your, oh, working with the camera is kind of hard sometimes. You take your filling and drip it in. Down here I've poured it in. Try not to get it on the edge. And now I'm going to take some brown chalk and sprinkle it just on top. Kind of want it in a couple different chunks, kind of in the center, because that's going to be the brown, like as if it were baking in the oven. Now take it and ever so gently kind of mix it in. You don't really want to see specks. And that gives it a nice, nice coloring. Then you're going to take this one and you're going to bake it in your oven. Just follow whatever kind of clay you're using. Do that. Follow it. I bake this for about 20 minutes on 250 degrees. And then pull it out, and once it's completely dry, then I would take, I have acrylic dimensional writer, white paint, and it has a point. Don't do it yet, you have to bake it first. But you take it and you would put your whip topping right in the middle. You just squeeze out a dot. Then you let that dry for several hours. Then you go back with your triple thick. Krylon doesn't make it anymore. You can check my YouTube channel for the link. But triple thick crystal clear glaze is what you're going to want after it's completely dry, completely cold. Then you're going to use your triple thick and paint it all over there. Then you're going to let it sit overnight, and in the morning you will have a nice hard pumpkin pie that's very shiny and ready to go with your Thanksgiving dinner. So there you go.